Yes, people, it's that time of week again. Guni and Gunner, we're back with another show. You get me? Make sure you do smash up that like button, share the thing. You get me? Subscribe if you haven't already. Everybody's details is down there in the descriptions. Myself, Lee Gunners, everything is down there. But Guns, been a minute, bruv. What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm all good, man. I'm all good. Lateness is greatness.
Yeah, I'm seeing it in the comments. Matisse X timing. Yeah, man.
Come on, lateness is greatness. You're the star of the show, bro. You're the
no
star
more
of the
apologies.
show. Yeah, your mic sounds mad. I can't lie, bro. You sound like miles away from your actual mic.
Hold on. Let me see if I can fix this. 1 second.
Yeah, you literally sound miles away. See, all this professional setup and all that. I'm just sat here in a dressing gown talking to a mic. Yeah, I've got a proper mic. I don't know where the cable is to plug it into my Mac. It's got the Thunder ports. I don't even know where it is. Yeah, you got all this professional setup, brother, and it's bugging out.
Can you hear me now?
Miles better. Come on.
There you go. Okay. Listen, we have got the sound back. So do I have to reload the intro? Did everybody hear that?
I think everyone heard it, but it sounded like you were like talking underwater.
Yeah, because my iMac just automatically connects to my AirPods when it wants to sometimes. So that's just a bit annoying. But yeah, man, we have had
live, bro.
Yeah, we're live. We're working good now, man. We've had an eventful FA Cup where we've had quite a few surprises, fam. I know, obviously, Arsenal went out the last round, but Man United. We're going to start with them. Ooh. They lost on penalties to Middlesbrough. It's not looking good for them. Their old boy, Paddy McNair, came back and got the W.
Bro, that club is more finished than Arsenal. And the reason they're more finished than Arsenal is because they're a bigger football club and they've got better footballers. And they're not hitting the levels that they should be hitting. Whereas Arsenal have got some dead ballers, we've got a dead manager, and we're underperforming. They're underperforming, but they're performing. Yeah, we're underperforming with dead manager, dead ballers, and a couple of good ones. They're really underperforming with a half-decent manager and some top-class footballers. Yeah, that second position got all of their fans gassed last season. Then they signed the fashion model. They signed Sancho, and then they signed Varane. They all got excited. Like Saeed, big up Saeed. I love him. Man was suing in the car park and all sorts. Yeah, like, oh, we're going to win the quadruple. Yeah, big up Terry as well. Football Terrors. Oh, I've got a feeling we're going to win something this season. The only thing you're winning is Banter FC. That's the title you're winning this season. Yeah.
No, that's hilarious.
Yeah, they're more finished than us. They're a bigger football club. They've got more money to spend. They've got better footballers. They've got a better manager. And they are underperforming. They're finished.
Exactly. With the quality that they've got as well in that team, they're done out here, bro. But then when you really look at their signings, which one of them has hit the ground running, to be honest with you?
None. People get gassed up about Cristiano based off of what he used to be. Yeah, mate, I've liked Ronaldo because of his work ethic of Messi's miles better than me, so I'm just going to work harder and I'm going to try and compete, and I'm just going to turn myself from being a sick footballer into just a boring footballer to watch that's just going to spam goals. Yeah, which is what he does. Yeah, when he was at Man United the first time round, he was exciting. When he was at Sporting Lisbon, he was exciting. When he went to Real Madrid for the first season or so, really exciting. Then after that, he was like, yo, this Messi kid's too good. Yeah, now what I need to do is just goal hang. Yeah, and if you watch him, he's not that great. Yeah, he ain't that great. His goal output is insane. Yeah, and I'll always rate him for the fact that he changed his game because he wanted to be up there with the best footballer I've ever seen. Yeah, and he's won Ballon d'Ors over him. Yeah, etc. etc. So you got to rate that. Like that guy sacrificed like drink. Yeah, eats like dirty, dry chicken unseasoned with pasta. Yeah, like every day, 3 times a day, probably eats it in his sleep. So you've got to rate the work rate. You've got to rate what Ronaldo's done. I just don't like him. Like, I don't like how he is on the football pitch. I think he's a crybaby. And to see him miss that penalty was fucking hilarious, mate. I can't lie, it was hilarious.
Yeah, he put it wide as well. It's not even the
Hilarious.
keeper saved it. He put it wide, fam. That was terrible.
Hilarious.
Terrible by
And
his
the thing is,
standards.
they had a good team out. Yeah, and it's like
They had no excuses, bro.
Yeah, the best two players on the pitch for United were Pogba and Sancho. Yeah, they were their best two players, and that was Pogba's first game back in how long?
Exactly.
Won the penalty.
They were still managing to get onto him as well. And I've seen some of the fans. It's unbelievable. And
their fans, yeah, as bad as Arsenal. Like their fans have their favourites. Yeah, and me and Rance talk about this a lot. It's like Rashford, favourite. Yeah, Bruno, favourite. Yeah, Ronaldo, favourite. Yeah, them three players are fucking shocking.
I wanted to say about Rashford, yeah.
He's crap.
Bare people, because you know, bare people are scared to say something about Rashford because of all of the stuff he does off the pitch.
I couldn't give a shit.
Same here. I'm gonna tell you straight up and down. His level has dipped. Like from what I expected to see of him by now to what he is, bruv. He's done out.
No, he's rubbish. He's
terrible.
Rubbish.
Yeah, he's not that guy.
Yeah, he's rubbish. Like the guy is doing more off the pitch than he is on the pitch. And
do you reckon that's what's saving him though, as well? From
100%.
that harsher criticism. It's
100%. If he hadn't have been knighted or whatever it was from the Queen or whatever award he got, MBE, OB, whatever the fuck it was, then he weren't feeding like underprivileged kids, which is fantastic and good luck to him for doing that. Yeah, but you still got to perform every week. Yeah, I see your boy Reece James taking food parcels down every now and again. Yeah, we know he's doing that every week. Yeah. Once in a blue moon, that guy shows it. Yeah, Rashford's putting it everywhere. Yeah, look at the whole Greenwood thing. Yeah, the day after that Greenwood thing came out, Rashford posted a picture with his bird. Like, you're just taking the mick. You're a PR machine.
Do you reckon?
Why don't you just quit football and be a politician, mate?
Yeah, he just laps it all up, innit?
Yeah, and the thing is, when he burst onto the scene, Arsenal gave him a career because he scored against us in his debut.
Did he score twice?
Yeah. Scored twice. Yeah, we gave him a career. And then since then, he's had the PSG penalty and he's had a couple of good moments here and there. The geezer is just... But he gets rated because most of the people that support Man United online are kids that love him off on FIFA because he's rapid.
Yeah, and he's also marketable as well.
Very marketable.
Yeah. See, when a player becomes marketable, bro, a lot of the young kids, they automatically think, oh, if he's marketable, he must be a sick player. Do you know what I mean? There's also that illusion as well. But that is a shambles. The fact that they've gone out to Middlesbrough.
At Old Trafford.
Exactly.
Do you know what? I felt bad for the kid, though, man.
Elanga, I was just about to say, I felt bad for him. And
it was a shit penalty, yeah, but it's never nice when a kid misses a penalty. We see it for England in the Euros, yeah. It's like, obviously, we see 3 English kids miss penalties, yeah. Well, is Rashford still a kid? I don't know. He's what, 24 now, 25? Is that classed as a kid? I don't know. But either way, you know what's coming as soon as he misses that penalty, bro. You know what's coming.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I didn't even know the score of that game until the next day in the afternoon because I forgot they were playing. And I even did a show with Rance on his channel and he was saying, oh, yeah, I've got to watch it all. Totally forgot they were playing. Didn't watch it, didn't see it, didn't know the score. Then I went to watch the West Ham game with my pal. And he mentioned like, oh, Man United got knocked out last night. I was like, what? You're on a wind-up, mate. What, knocked out to Middlesbrough? Yeah, and I sat in the bar and I watched the highlights. I was like, oh, my God. Yeah, but as soon as I see that kid miss that penalty in that moment on YouTube, yeah, as I'm watching the highlights, I was like, I already know. I don't need to check.
I don't know. For me, I hate that it had to be him. Yeah, I hate that it had to be him because as soon as that went over the bar, he was just like, nah, you know.
The thing is, it was a shit penalty, but at the same time, yeah, you've missed a penalty. Whoopee. You don't need to get all of that abuse online, mate. Like it's mate, something needs to be done. Like, and the thing is, I don't think anything could ever stop it. I can't lie.
Stop it.
Yeah, these platforms, these platforms that we sit on, the one we're sat on now, and all the other ones, they make way too much money to be able to start killing off like certain fractions of the people that use the platform. Yeah. Like, I'll give an example. Twitter, for example, right? That averages about 350 million active users a month. If they deactivated and permanently suspended every single account that was giving grief to that kid or Rashford, I remember Rashford said that he had like 70,000 messages or something. Yeah, like the thing is, I'm not trying to defend this, right? So don't take this the wrong way, anyone in this chat, right? I get a lot of abuse every day. Yeah, but I have to go and hunt for a lot of the abuse, because if I don't follow somebody on Instagram, for example, the only way I find that abuse is if they post it on a comment to one of my posts, right? And then I check my notifications, because I don't have notifications on, so I don't see nothing, right? Unless I go and look for it. If I don't follow that person, they've DM'd me, that goes into the requests. So unless you actually actively go and search your requests and go through them, you're not seeing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not trying to justify it, because listen, abuse is abuse. Doesn't matter whether it's racial, doesn't matter whether it's homophobic, whatever it may be. Yeah, just like anger issues with some like everyone gets abuse on social media. You've had it, everyone in the chat has probably had it, right? But I feel like a lot of these footballers are doing a good job by highlighting it. Yeah, and Rashford's one of them. And I don't like Rashford as a footballer. I think he's shit. But when he's saying I've had 70,000 or 7,000, whatever it was, he's actively had to go and look for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's actively gone to look for it because he knows in his head it's coming. Yeah. And that's where it needs to stop. Yeah. And I'm glad that these players are coming out and saying it and actively putting it out there. The problem is Twitter, for example, you've got 350 million active followers or users every month. Yeah, you kill off all the people that are abusive and horrible and nasty and disgusting on that platform. Yeah, all of a sudden you've killed off a quarter of your business.
Facts and
yeah, and then the sponsorship deals, the marketing deals, and all of this and that. All of a sudden you've gone from being up here as a, say, I don't know, just try and figure out $1 billion company. All of a sudden you're now a $500 million company. You see what I'm saying? It's like, this is why they won't stop. Yeah, so now what you've got to do as a person, like me personally, I mute a lot of words on YouTube. Yeah, so I don't see that. So if I mute a word on YouTube, it don't come in my chat. Yeah, unless I go and look for it and it's held for request, and then I tick that comment up, right? Hashtags, every hashtag I don't have. Anyone hashtags on my channel, I ain't seeing it, mate. Yeah, any link that they put in after the stream's finished, I ain't seeing it because I've turned everything off. Yeah, same on Instagram. And I shouldn't have to do that. But at the same time, yeah, I'm not looking for that, mate. Yeah, I don't want to look for that. And the thing is, I'm just a tiny little speck, a little bit of dust, one speck of sand. Marcus Rashford's a Man United footballer. Yeah, Alanga's a Man United footballer. Yeah, Sancho's a Man United footballer. Saka's an Arsenal footballer. You know, Pogba gets it all the time as well. One of the biggest names in the game. You know, and like, there's ways to filter your stuff, but then why should you have to filter your stuff? And that's why, as much as I don't like Rashford as a footballer, and I like what he's doing off the pitch, but that's not the reason I know you. The reason I know you is because you scored against my club twice and you're a footballer. And I get why a lot of Man United fans don't like him. But then when you see that kind of stuff happen, it's like, okay, cool. Well, you've gone to look for that. So why did you look for it? But then at the same time, it's like you've looked for it and now you've highlighted it. Yeah, which can only be good. Yeah, but now you're sticking it on the platform that's doing it. What's the platform doing? The platform ain't going to do shit.
They're not going to do nothing about it. They're not going to go out of their way.
Too much share price.
Yeah, they're not going to go out of the way to do anything, or they'll have an illusion to make it look like they're doing something, a stop the hate campaign or some shit, when really and truly...
what was it in the summer? Fucking, let's do a blackout.
Yeah, and when really and truly you're at the headquarters and you can just go, yeah, these guys, see you later. Yeah. All of a sudden, there's no need for stop the hate campaign and all this. If they really want to put a stop to it, it's like you say, they will put a stop to it.
They would. Look at players like Wilfried Zaha, yeah? He don't even take the knee anymore. Because he's like, why am I doing this, bro?
I don't blame
him. Fucking point? Because it ain't going to stop. So why am I just going to go along and just fucking get on my knee?
Yeah, exactly.
And whilst it's a fucking great thing to do, yeah, and it shows everyone's together, and the majority of footballers are doing it, and the majority of football fans at the stadiums are acknowledging it and accepting it and fucking going with it because it's a great thing. Wilfried Zaha saying, nah, bruv. What, just because I get on my knee, what, you think that's going to stop it? We need to do more. But then what's the solution, bro? I don't know.
No,
I don't know. Because I got suspended for saying a word that wasn't racist. Yeah, I got suspended for saying, I'm not going to say the word, but I got suspended for saying something. yeah, that can be taken and seen as fucking wrong towards disabled people.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I rightly got suspended because I shouldn't have said the word. Yeah, but at the same time, I've seen so much worse, and I've probably said so much worse on that platform, and it's just been let's slide. Yeah, and it's like when I see fucking shit like that, like as soon as I see on YouTube, yeah, because like I said, I didn't watch it live, I didn't know the result, and I sat there. As soon as I see him miss that penalty, I thought, I guarantee he's been abused. Yeah, and then
everyone, I knew it. I just
Yeah.
said, because I saw the look on his face first of all when he picked up the ball, and I said that this face doesn't look too confident, and he's young. That's not a recipe for
and it's
for
the
a good
crucial
ending.
pen.
Yeah, for a good
And
ending.
it's at Old Trafford in front of 70,000. Like big pressure, man.
Yeah, so he missed that, and I knew, yeah, it's coming. Big up GK. Let me
GK's
answer.
everywhere.
Yeah,
GK
he is. Yeah, man. Big up
GK.
GK. Evening, gentlemen. Guni, I have a question. If Thomas Tuchel got sacked for whatever reason, would you take Erik ten Hag as your next manager or not? It depends on who's available around him, because if, for example, the Nagelsmann is available while Ten Hag is available, I'm taking Nagelsmann, for example. Ten Hag, I guess so. I don't know. But I don't. But the point is I haven't thought through this question because that's how much I want Tuchel to stay at my club. I've never actually. This is the first time I've actually thought about this question: who I would want the next manager to be. So that's why I'm very sort of like, it is what it is right now. But that's my honest answer. In Thomas Tuchel, I trust. I am not thinking about another manager. But we're gonna get back to the FA Cup. And this game, yeah, was almost another huge embarrassment. Kidminster versus West Ham. They scored first in the 19th minute, Alex Penny. And it took a 90-minute goal from Declan Rice. Yeah, from Declan
Bro, that
Rice.
was a bad boy goal as well.
It was. It took a 90th minute goal. Well, 91st minute goal from Declan Rice.
Yeah. Do you know what? I said this with Henry a minute ago. Big up Henry. Yeah, I said this with him a minute ago. He made that goal. I know he scored the goal, but he made that goal because he got the ball in his own half. He drove over halfway. He popped it out to the left and he carried on his run and nobody went with him. Then he got into the box. First touch, immaculate. Second touch, set it. Split second later, millisecond later, defender blocks it. He hit that so flipping hard. Yeah, and so high. Couldn't stop it. He's such a good footballer, man. So intelligent. Yeah. I like Declan Rice a lot. Yeah, and I know he's going to end up at you lot, which is going to be painful. But
bro, the thing is with him is like everyone knows it was going to happen, but it's just like I'm so impatient. I'm just like, bruv, just make it happen already. Come on. But like when he signed the new contract, I knew like, oh mate, you've just priced us out of a move, man.
Yeah, that's now 80 mil.
Yeah, but to be fair, but to be honest with you, when in hindsight, when you really look back on it, I wouldn't want it any other way because I feel like he's been given the adequate time to develop at West Ham. He's the captain, for goodness sake. You can't get much better play time and a way to prove yourself than to be captain in West Ham doing as well as they're doing. And for him to come to Chelsea at that stage is pretty much almost a finished article would be perfect. So I suppose if the rumors are to be true that Rice will be coming to Chelsea, it's a win-win situation for us. Slots 100%, right in.
100%.
Yeah.
Kante is not the player he once was, man. You need that type of player.
We need that. Him and Tchouaméni would be my dream, both of them. Not just one. I'd want both of them. Jarrod Bowen, that guy, again.
Sourcing. That guy is sick, bruv.
But this is so deep on Kidminster because look, both of them are into like injury time as well. This was at 121st minute. Jarrod Bowen, he just, oh mate,
bro. Jarrod Bowen's a bad man. Yeah, he is so sick it's unreal. Yeah, he is so sick it's unreal. Yeah, and I think that David Moyes has been the perfect manager for him. I can't lie. I don't think David Moyes is an elite manager. But I think what David Moyes will teach somebody like that is, slow down a little bit. Don't get above your station. Yeah. You can be an elite footballer. Yeah. And West Ham's the stepping stone for you to be that. So you do it here. You knuckle down. You do your dues. You listen to what I'm saying. We'll build the team. We'll help you out. Yeah. Slap it. And all of a sudden, a Man United, a Man City, an Arsenal, a Chelsea, whoever it may be, come in for you. Now you kick on. Yeah, and there's an opportunity at Man City coming up on that right wing because Mahrez is knocking on a little bit. Yeah, there's an opportunity at Liverpool in a couple of years because Salah's knocking on a little bit. Yeah, they're both touching 30. Yeah, if not in their 30s. So Jarrod Bowen, I like him, man.
I like
everything
him
about him is direct, he's solid, he's hardworking, physical. Yeah, very intelligent with the ball. Yeah, he doesn't rush anything. Like, I think he's sick. I genuinely do. I think him and same position as well, Pedro Neto, who's a lot younger.
Yeah, Neto is serious.
Pedro Neto, sorry. Yeah, is going to be a world-class footballer.
Yeah, he's
I've seen enough of that kid already, man. I would love that boy at Arsenal, but he ain't coming to Arsenal. I already know. Like he'll be at Barcelona or Madrid on that right wing, man. Pedro Neto is a bad man. Yeah, but I think him and Jarrod Bowen are very similar. I think Neto is the better footballer. Yeah, like he can go left, he can go right, he can take you on. He's so quick as well, Neto. But they're very similar in terms of they're so direct. Yeah, and they scare players. Yeah, and they score a lot of goals as well. Like they score good goals. And yeah, Man City and Liverpool and you lot. Let's be honest, you lot. Yeah, your right side, you got Ziyech there. Yeah, you could maybe do with a Jarrod Bowen or a Pedro Neto.
I'd have either of them in the squad the way it is now, 100%. I'd have either of them in the squad easily. But yeah, West Ham they got lucky, but like it just goes to show this competition, bro. Like look how many of the Premier League teams have either had this scare or have actually been flat out knocked
Man City
out.
were 1-0 down.
Yeah, against Fulham, innit?
You lot got lucky.
Yeah, that took extra time. We're coming. That's the game we was gonna come on to next. Chelsea against Plymouth.
Oh, that penalty was shocking as well. I can't lie. What was he doing? That was his big moment, man. Yeah, his name was lit up in stars. Yeah, and he bottled it. Yeah, he fully bottled it. Yeah, that was bottle job FC right there.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like, when you're walking up to that penalty spot, yeah, and you're not walking from the halfway line, you're walking from 4 yards away. Your legs are knackered. You've put everything in. And now you're standing there in front of a keeper who's, 6'3"? Yeah, who's not the greatest keeper, but the goal looks tiny. Yeah, and that run-up looks massive. Yeah, and all of a sudden you think, oh, what do I do? Do I go down the middle? Okay, I'll go down the middle. Then you start running up and you think, oh, he's moved that way. Okay, and then you put no power in the shot.
And that's it. It's over.
And then the rest's history. Rest history. And then you lot had like 41 shots or something stupid.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a game where a team's had that many shots.
But this is the story. But this is I've been used to seeing Chelsea doing this. We've been doing this the same all over again. We can't take our opportunities, bro. Yeah, we're not taking opportunities. Lukaku was a farce. Like, not just him. He weren't the only one. There's quite a few poor people, but just from the top of my head, he was just, bro.
What do you think it is with him? Is it the fact he don't want to be there? Or
he said he told us in the interview. He just I just think right now it's a case of he's very demotivated. I'd also think it's at the same time, I'm going to be fair. I think as well as Chelsea fans, myself included, I've been quite harsh on him because to just blame Lukaku for this situation is a bit one-dimensional. The attack as a whole, when you have to ask the question and you sit back and you look at the Chelsea attack as a whole, who really has been outstanding? Who really has benefited in that system, whatever we've played on a consistent level? Yes, you can say we've had sporadic patches here and there. We've seen it from Ziyech, we have it. But Lukaku's not the only one, but he certainly doesn't help himself with the body language, the way he carries himself on the field sometimes, off the field. Not that for me, body language ain't the be all and end all for me, because there are players that look like they can't be asked, but they perform. Do you know what I mean? Berbatov. Yeah. Ozil was one. At
Madrid.
Madrid, that's what I'm saying. So that can be a deception from time to time. But like when you can see you're clearly just thinking up the place, your movement is not even there no more, and it's just like, no, mate, you're just not. But yeah, I hate to scapegoat him, but it's just not good enough. We were saved from an embarrassment.
The amount of money you've spent on him also plays a part in the fans' perception, because if he was only 10 mil, you'd go cool, but he's 100 mil.
Yes, exactly.
100 mil. You have to be bagging, mate. Yeah, exactly. You're in your prime. You've just come from Italy. Only Ronaldo outscored you last season. Yeah, you have to come and slap it. Yeah, and you've done fuck all. He slapped against us, of course he did, because we're just a gift that keeps on giving, bruv. Yeah, you want a goal? You've never scored a Premier League goal? Cool, we'll give you 2. Yeah, he's done nothing, and then he scored a banger, left foot slapped it top bins. He's been shit, bruv. Him and Ronaldo have both flopped. Yeah, they've both flopped so far. Yeah, and they were the 2 top goal scorers in Italy last season. Yeah, both flopped. 100 mil.
Yeah, he's been.
I'd play Werner up front. I can't lie. Yeah, I'd play Werner up front. I'd set a formation and a structure in your team where Werner's the main guy. I know his hold-up play is shit. I know his touch ain't all that. Yeah, but his movement is fucking electric.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's electric. And if you play a system where maybe you have Cho or I don't know, Havertz on the right, maybe, I don't know, whatever you put, yeah, you could set a system up there where you could play to his strengths. Yeah, which winds me up with Arsenal, because we could go with Martinelli up front, or previously Aubameyang, and then go Martinelli and Saka, or Pepe and Saka, and set a formation and a structure in that team up to play to Aubameyang, getting in behind, yeah, drawing teams out, letting them have possession, and then bang. Yeah, I feel you could do the same with Werner up front, because Werner's not shit.
He's not,
but he's not that great, and because he's missed so many sitters, your fans are on his case. But then Lukaku's missed sitters.
Yeah, he has. But
yeah,
you
and
know
Lukaku cost double the price. So, like, what? Who's to blame here?
No, it's a fact. No, it's true. It's true. And the thing is with Werner as well is that he acknowledges that he ain't been good enough, and he acknowledges that but that's the thing. You can see that he cares and he actually tries when he's on the pitch. And I would rather that than the attitude that I'm seeing from Lukaku. But what I will say is that I think it's Kai Havertz, bruv. I think we need to bring him back into that team, even if we're using him as a false nine. Yeah, or Shy Havertz, as people call him. But I've got so much faith.
He'll be your manager in 20 years, mate. That's how it rolls. Like, he scored the Champions League winner. He's fine. He's calm, bruv.
Bruv, I don't agree with this.
The thing is, like, he's not dead. He's a sick footballer, but he's been dead for you lot. Yeah,
yeah, he hasn't. Yeah, in terms of when you weigh out like the expectations and the price tag and that, and you compare it to what it's been.
Well, people are giving him a blight because he got the fucking goal in the final, and because of his age.
It immortalized him, yeah.
Nicola Pepe cost the same money. Let's not forget that. It was there or thereabouts the same money. Nicola Pepe has been levels clear of that guy, but nobody is on that guy. Yeah, nobody is on that guy because of that Champions League final winner. Yeah, and it's like, what, one goal, that cements your career? It don't really, does it?
Yeah, them things there immortalize you.
He's been crap. Werner's been crap. Yeah, Cho's been crap. Yeah, Pulisic has been crap. I can't stand that guy. Yeah, he is the most overrated player you have in your squad.
For most of the season, Ziyech hasn't been good either, if we're being 100%.
But he scores a banger against Tottenham and all's forgiven. Yeah, and this is how football fans' brains work. You score a banger against Tottenham, forgiven. Yeah, you score a Champions League final winner, forgiven. Yeah, but then you've got somebody like Alexis who gives the ball away. He keeps giving the ball away. What, you've forgotten about when he's scoring finals and like semis and that? Yeah, but what, he gives the ball away, and what? Yeah, and what? I see people last night, in the Milan derby. Oh, but Alexis, he gave the ball away, and then Giroud equalised, and then Giroud scored the winner as well, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
The second goal was fucking sick.
Quality,
oh my days, bro! He did that little backheel flick and pim.
Yeah,
Giroud's underrated.
He's a quality striker, bruv. And I respected him more when I respected him a hell of a lot more when he was at Chelsea.
I respected him more when he left.
Because you know when
how good he was.
When we signed him, I was like, why are we signing this dude? I said, I know he's not a bad striker. He ain't bad. But why are we signing this dude? I was upset.
Bro, his touch is insane.
He scored some important goals for us, bro.
Didn't he score fucking 4 at fucking Sevilla?
The champions was...
Oh, it was a hat-trick against Sevilla, wasn't it? Or 4?
Was it Europa? I think it was Europa.
Yeah, Europa or whatever.
Yeah. In my head, I had
the perfect hat-trick.
I had the Atletico Madrid goal in my head as well.
Bro, I respected Giroud more when he left, but then when he started standing there giving it thanks Arsenal, I was like, you prick. Yeah, you fucking prick. Yeah, but yeah, it was 4 against Sevilla, bro. And I'm sure he scored a penalty and he dinked it in that game. Fucking the guy's quality. His first touch, his hold-up play.
This is a big fact here.
Pace. If he had Haaland pace, fucking hell. Like that guy would be mad. Yeah, it'd be mad.
And
yeah,
he's got every type of finish on him as well. And his near post runs, his near post
yeah,
finishes.
the little flick on the outside, left foot, right foot, header, hold up play, playing players in, vision. He's mad underrated, you know, mad underrated. Yeah, and it was like I only respected him more when he left, because when he was at Arsenal, I called him the lamppost the same as Paul. Yeah, it was like this fucking lamppost. I remember I went out, my boy from Camden, big up J-Bomb, yeah. Right, we went out to this bar, and there was this bird just sitting there cuddling a fucking lamppost one night. This is the area I live, by the way. Yeah, she's cuddling a fucking lamppost, just like this. I said, "What are you cuddling Olivier Giroud for?" I put it on my Insta story. Yeah, she was like, "Who?" I said, "Giroud." Yeah, not who, Giroud. Why are you cuddling? She's hugging the lamppost. She was fucking wetting herself and everything. She was mash up, bruv. Yeah, I was like, "Do you want me to get you home? Like, I'll book you a cab in that." Like, fucking mad. Yeah, it was the Champions League. Yes, bro. It was. That was when you didn't have a manager. Yeah, that was when you didn't have a manager. And you went away to Sevilla and bagged 4. Bro, do you know how hard that is? Sevilla. They're no mugs, bro. They're second in the table. They're fucking class. And
they're doing well this season. Yeah, they do. Yeah, with they're habitual winners of that tournament. I swear down. It is Unai Emery's trophy. It was. Except obviously,
even when Unai Emery left, yeah, the first season Conte went to Inter, yeah, they beat Inter in the final. Yeah, Lopetegui, bruv. Yeah, fucking slapped him. Well, they didn't slap him up in the final, but they beat him in the final. Yeah, and this is why when people sit there and say, "Oh, you can't overhaul the squad in one season," you can, because them two teams that got to the final had 27 new signings between them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, one had 14 and one had 13. Yeah, they both got to the final, and Sevilla won. Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. I know you got to wrap up soon, so I'm going to stop waffling.
Yeah, because I gotta go pick up the boy. You know, I gotta pick up my son. But yeah, let me just run through. So obviously Chelsea, we made it through. Do you know what? We're gonna come on to the Nottingham Forest and Leicester game, because that one there was an absolute spanking.
3-0 up, bro. My man looks like he's fucking on a come down after Kevin and Perry go live. My man's eyes were like this, yeah. Then he turns up to the game and he's like, "I need some water." Yeah, he is fucking buzzing his nut off the geezer. Yeah, honestly. But you know what? Yeah, they play saucy football, mate. That right back.
Yes.
Yeah? Remember I said to you about that right back?
Yeah, boy,
he's on loan from Middlesbrough. He mashed us up. He nutmegged Odegaard, bruv. Nutsed him. Yeah, that guy was saucing out, mate. He is a sick footballer, mate. Yeah, we could do a lot worse than signing him at right back. Yeah, and listen, what's his name up front for Leicester? Iniacho. His goal was sick. Yeah, his goal was sick. I don't know what the goalkeeper was doing. I don't know what the defender was doing. Yeah, but to do that, such fluid movement and to score that goal, Iniacho's goal was quality, man. But the way Nottingham Forest were passing the ball around, to go 3-1 up.
And when you actually like hear from their fans, Eunice was telling me earlier in our live, he was telling me like their fans actually believe they're building something special. They absolutely 100%. Love the manager, they love the squad. And that what we saw was just like it was breathtaking, bro. Honestly.
That comment as well from Jam 1LDRE, whatever, blah blah blah. First guy I've seen pocket Martinelli. Fact. Yeah, that Spence pocketed Martinelli. Made him look shit.
Apparently Spurs have been looking at him for a little while.
Bruv, that guy Spence is class.
He's
absolute class. He's big, he's tall, he's physical, he's quick. Yeah, he can cross a ball. Yeah, he works hard. His vision off the ball. He knows where the player is. Yeah, and he knows he's got an eye for goal, bruv. That 4-1 didn't even flatter them either. It could have been 7.
Yeah, love this comment as well. Yeah, love this comment as well, because that was another game I was going to come on to.
Big up, Jack.
Yeah, Forest 4, Leicester 1 is a sign of the beauty of the FA Cup. Absolutely. That's why I like this tournament, you know. I will never disrespect the FA Cup ever.
Best club competition in world football, mate.
Yeah, man. I remember.
And all these young'uns that have fucking not learnt the history, bruv. FA Cup, man. FA Cup was a big day. You know this, Guni, yeah? FA Cup was a big day. Even if your team weren't in it, you're all going barbecue settings. It was always sunny. Yeah, everyone, it doesn't matter whether they like football or not. Yeah, like my mum didn't really rate football. She only used to watch England, like in the tournaments.
I'm from Northwest London, remember? So like the scenes of in and around the area was just
Wembley
buzzing.
and
It
all
was just
that.
a
Yeah,
different. Yeah, it was a whole day. It was like a whole thing. It almost felt
the
like
road to Wembley. That's what it was.
if you were into football at the time, it almost felt like a holiday, like a bank holiday or something special.
It did.
That's why I
Even
always
if your
loved the
team
FA
never
Cup.
made it, it doesn't matter. Yeah, because it was the road to Wembley. It started at 8 a.m.
Yeah, exactly.
8 a.m. The helicopters following the coaches down the motorway. Yeah, it was fucking mad. Then you see the players walking around the pitch. Then they show you the way they got to the final. Then they go and get a profile of this player and that player.
It was
sick. Yeah, the magic's a little bit lost. I can't lie. It don't feel the same.
It's not the same as what it once was. No.
Yeah, back in the day. But you ask any football fan across the globe, of our age or around our age, they'd be like, I remember watching the FA Cup when fucking this player and that player, and like you remember when we done you in the final. It's only Ray Parlour. Do you remember?
Yes, I do remember, bruv.
Freddie Ljungberg. Yeah, you see that game there? Freddie Ljungberg just brushing off a young John Terry. Like, get on the floor, bruv. Yeah, literally get on the floor. Yeah, and then he pinged it over Cudicini in the top bins. And the funny thing about that goal, it wasn't the fact that he just pushed John Terry out the way like he was nothing. It was the fact that the guy, the ball boy behind the goal, as soon as Ljungberg hit it, the ball boy was fucking. How much the goal back? The ball boy was fucking running off behind the goal. And it was like he was supposed to be neutral, but you're Arsenal. Yeah, mate, I loved it. I love the FA Cup. The FA Cup's my favourite trophy, man. It's my favourite
definitely.
trophy.
We got to put some respect on it. Bournemouth, they also knocked out Bournemouth.
Yeah,
Bournemouth are non-league, by the way. Yeah, 1-0 victory. Yeah, man, it's just the beauty
where
of
EastEnders is filmed.
I was just saying to Eunice on the other stream, that's where it's filmed, man. I wanted to talk about the Saliba situation, but I don't think I've got much time to be honest with you.
I know you got to pick your little one up. We're live tomorrow too.
Yeah, that's true. So I guess we can carry on that tomorrow.
Make sure you subscribe to Guni's channel. Yeah, you see all you rats in the chat that have come from my shit. Yeah, subscribe to this guy. This guy's a real one, man. He knows his football. Yeah, he knows what time it is. He's not deluded. He's not an arrogant guy. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Yeah, how many subs you on, bro?
I'm coming up to 5,300 actually. Yeah,
it's all about the live. Yeah,
it's all about the lives, man. I'm telling you. Once I started speaking to Gunner, he said, "Rah, no, I'm on 5310 now." Okay,
come on, subscribe now.
Once I was saying, Gunner was like, "Nah, bruv, all of that's long. Whatever you're doing is cool, but it's long. Get on the lives, mate.
Get on the live.
Yeah." And
interact with the people, man. These are the people that watch you. Get on it.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best feeling, bruv. Honestly, I enjoy interacting with the chat. I enjoyed it in the comments at first with the pre-records, but the chat is just like so much better because it's like a whole little community.
Different paths.
Yeah.
So your video will be something that you've put out, but people might not like the video, but their comments saying else and you start talking. But when you're live, like earlier, I was live with Rance. Yeah, like we didn't have a fucking clue what we were going to talk about. Yeah, I just set the show up as Man United are worse than Arsenal. Started talking, and then I said, "Oh, go and watch the Simeone documentary." I watched it back to back, all 6 episodes last night. Go and watch it. And then we're talking about Simeone, and we were talking about managers, and it's like then the chat's getting involved, and it takes you down a different route. I love live streaming, man, because these people get involved, and these are the people that back your shit.
Trust me, facts. But I'm gonna answer this real quick, like in 30 seconds.
Yeah, what's my ideal transfer window? Sack Arteta.
I know that's Nippon, isn't it? That's Nippon, 100%. He said Sack Arteta. Mine is either Declan Rice or Tchouaméni, wing back of some kind, and that's. I gotta go. I gotta run. But people, listen, man. Like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Catch us tomorrow as well on Lee Gunner's channel, 9 o'clock a.m.
UK time. We're out of here.
Is it 3 p.m. UK time?
2 p.m.
2 p.m. So that's 9 a.m. Eastern time. You get me? Like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff.
I'll take the fuck out.